It's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on the US dollar. I've been tracking this one for quite a while. It has been a little bit of time since I last did it, but the chart has been boring in the sense where it hasn't really been falling apart, but it's just been kind of slowly trending downwards and consolidating. And but I did want to get it updated because it shows once again that charting does work, and we've pretty much are kind of flirting with another support level, so I needed to take this chart back. Actually, we had been doing a 9-month chart, but I wanted to pull this back to a 12-month so we could figure out and get this support level. But let's just dig in. The last time I did this, I was talking about, or let me take a step back. All these annotations you see are from what I drew on the chart the last time I did this video. And if you don't believe me, it's all public information. They're all posted publicly, so you just got to dig back and find when this is the last time I did the dollar video, and you will see the lines that were already drawn. So I haven't changed anything. This is what I drew the last time, and this blue line just represented pretty much the top of this channel. And since we've dropped down to a new channel, what I'm going to do is bring this line down here, since this is essentially our new resistance level. Like I said, we had this level up here that was resistance, but then we fell down here, and now we formed another little channel. So this one, for argument's sake, we'll just call it 79.50. This is the current resistance level that we're looking at. And I also drew this line here, and I said, if this resist or support level failed, then our next area where the bulls are hopefully hanging out is right there. And sure enough, that area failed, and look right where it bounced off of. And like I said, I have not changed anything. The power of charts. The price came down right to this area of the green line and then bounced off from there. So I don't like to brag on myself or anything, and I'm not bragging about myself. It's more of bragging about how charting does work, and how if you utilize supports and resistances and so forth, you can really make some nice entries and make some nice money. So this line did a good job of forecasting where the support would be, and sure enough, bounced right off there. But we came up to this level and are now struggling and kind of repeating what we had over here, where we were just going sideways. I'd obviously like to see the dollar start to make a recovery here. I don't think that's going to happen just because of the way so much money is getting pumped into the system. So I think the decline will continue, but we'll continue to track it with the chart and see what happens. So let's get this line extended over, and what I'm actually going to do now is delete this line out of here because that's no longer support. So we'll just get rid of that, as our next support is right around the 77 50 area. We'll split the difference. This was 77.43, this was 77.69, so we'll just say 77.50 for argument's sake. And if this line does not hold as support, then I would look for the price to head down here to right around 76. 75.89 if you want to use a specific price, but as we know, support levels are not exact literal prices, but rather zones. So this is our next support level. If this one can't hold, going all the way back to September of last year. So it's been a while, but we could be seeing these lows again if this downtrend continues. I can also extend this downtrend line as we continue to not be able to break it. You can see how steep it is, but yet the price still cannot get above it. So that really shows the weakness. And the other thing to note is the 200-day has now officially flipped over on us. So the overall trend is down now. No more of what we had here. We're a nice overall uptrend. It is down. So the dollar is weak and continues to fall. Looking down here at the indicators, this is suggesting that we could still fall further, as the stochastic has had no problem going down to that level. So it's very realistic that this could fall and then head all the way down here, because stochastic still has plenty of room to fall in terms of previous history areas. And then the MACD still hanging in there, which is good to see, but price is king, and price continues to fall. So it's one of those things where, yeah, this looks good, yeah, it's technically in an uptrend, but the price isn't reflecting that. The one good thing is we are in a positive divergence here, meaning the price is going sideways, but this is trending upward, so that's, you know, a possible kind of light at the end of the tunnel. But I wouldn't put too much faith in that, just because if you think outside of what's going on with the chart and all the money that's being put into the system, it's one of those things where you know, it's hard to imagine the dollar being able to, you know, increase in value here anytime soon. So that is where we stand with the dollar. Nothing too exciting, but once again, as I say with other charts, the dollar is definitely one of those economic indicators where you want to track it and always know what's going on with it, because it'll give you a better gauge of what's going on from a broader economic standpoint. So if you have any questions on it, please shoot me a message. I'd also like to note, please check out bullmarketnewsletter.net. If you sign up for the newsletter there, you will get a free ebook, which is getting good reviews, and you'll also get all sorts of other things from trade ideas to investment plays to, you know, chart setups and all that good stuff. It is all free, so it's worth checking out, as we've been having some good success with it, and no strings attached, so completely free. So head to the site, sign up, and give it a try. Once again, this was the US dollar, and hopefully this thing will level off and start to head back up, but I'm not feeling too confident in that. Thanks for listening.